Hey, everybody. Hey, T. Kelly. Hey, the good Gumby. Hey, Grandma Sherry. Hey, Revival. Let me know how the sound is. Um, I'm not camming up. I have my part of my makeup done, but I'm not a Molly wannabe. I don't want to do my makeup on YouTube because I suck at makeup. I need Kenzie so badly, but or an LB that always looks like her makeup's unfinished. But that's just my opinion. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Texas Tiffany. I was checking out Jilly Beans and Gina Diamond's live, and they had that a Dizzle on there. And let me tell you, Molly has created a couple monsters. I don't know if she's aware of that, but baby, they got the bacon down packed already. Telling people how any little bit will help, and oh, thank you for the cash apps. Now, mind you, and the PayPal's. But yeah, that Jilly Bean is hard at it already. I'm floored. I'm floored. Hey, Molly's Miss Knuckle. I want an OG, or maybe Grandma Sherry can answer this, or even a Revival. On YouTube, are you allowed, while you're live, to promote and share another platform and promote the links in your chat, as well as saying them, and then telling people to go over there and leave YouTube and go follow a band creator on another platform? Because they're all doing it. Justin, old Spanky Boy, Jelly Bean, and Gina Diamond, and a Dizzle. They're all doing it. They're all putting the links in, saying to leave YouTube to go there to sub Molly, and even Spanky Boy's doing a channel there too. But I don't think they totally understand what that is about, because maybe I don't. I don't know. But I asked B Tim about it, and he seems really familiar with it. But for my take on it is, it's a crypto site that's connected to gambling. And if your followers don't gamble, how are you going to make money? I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood it. No, it's not PayPal. It's I'll tell you, it's Kick. They're promoting Kick out the wazoo. They're sharing their links in their chats during their lives. They're sharing Molly's links, telling people to leave YouTube and go over there. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think YouTube would be okay with that. I mean, their competition, I guess, if they're different platforms you can stream on. So I don't think they would want people spending 2.5 hours pushing people to go over there and leave YouTube. You're all signed up over there. Yeah, I'm not going over there. I'm not a gambler. Number one, I'm too tight with money to gamble it away. I get mad if I buy a damn lottery quick pick and lose on it. So, and keep asking my husband, when am I going to get this damn made and cook? You know? And he said, well, after you win the lottery. Well, since I cry about losing $2 on a quick pick, I doubt I'll be winning anytime soon. I would have to look into it. Hey, Algie, I have no idea. If they leave YouTube, it becomes Kick's problem. True. But I just think it'd be weird that YouTube would be okay with that, especially with a band creator and you're pushing her links. I don't know. Kick can have them all. Bye bye. As they say, don't let the door hit you on your way out. I'll be nice and won't say the real words. But yeah, that jelly bean. Hey, T. Kelly. I did say hi, didn't I? I'd be happy if they all kicked me. Hey, Kaz. I'm a downer today. Not looking for attention. Lots of laughs just explaining. So here, but not in chat. Hugs all. Oh. Well, I hope your day gets better, Cash. I like having you in chat. I've never heard a kick, but I'd kick a certain face right now. Yeah, let me put my glasses on so I can actually see these damn little letters. Hopefully, this will be my last live on my iPad. Hopefully, my new laptop will be here and everything will be good. Because if not, I'm seriously going to think I'm cursed. Hey, Susie. Hey, Steph. I'm sure it's against TOS. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I wouldn't personally do it because I don't want to take any chances, and I'm not going to promote a platform I don't know nothing about. And they clearly don't know nothing about it. I mean, it's just where Moose Knuckle ran because she had nowhere else to go. Though everyone keeps saying TikTok is so firm, but I see a lot of crap on TikTok that I don't think TikTok's all that firm. I don't know. She has one video up already talking to someone just trying to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, they said you only need 150 subs and 5 video hours to be monetized. That just doesn't even make sense to me either. I mean, and do they not understand it's a crypto site? It's about cryptocurrency gambling. I don't think they understand that. I just bought a new laptop at Walmart, but I never get to use it. My kids took over the second it got set up. Yeah, I looked at Walmart and I don't know. I ended up I thought I got a great deal at Best Buy, but they screwed me big time. And then I thought, oh well, I'll just go to Amazon. Well, it came. Took 2 weeks, but it didn't work. It wouldn't charge. And the speakers, you couldn't even hear. You couldn't do anything with this. There was just no sound. So it went back within 24 hours, and it took forever for Amazon to refund my money. 2 weeks. And I ordered another one, and this one wasn't 2 weeks in shipping. It was only a couple days. So hopefully it'll be here like they said today. And everything will be copacetic with it because the one I wanted was already gone because I had to wait. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for coming in. Well, today we got, there's a lot going on, I truly don't think we, unfortunately, have heard the last from Molly. I just don't. I think that everyone thinks this court she's talking about is about the Nick Carter thing. But come on. I can't see any lawyer with any common sense putting that thing on the witness stand. What could she testify to? 20 years ago when he was underage, I had a one-night stand with him and told everybody we had a 3-month relationship. I started my channel to attack people that didn't like him or make claims against him. What could she testify to? I think there's more going on. I think Molly tanked her channel on purpose. It also will show that she has no income now. I don't know. I just think there's more going on behind the scenes. I noticed 3 of them that just started channels are e-begging. Yeah, Susie, that's silly me. I mean, that was immediately out of her mouth. And they're pushing their Cash Apps and their PayPals and because they're not monetized, so they can't get super chats. And Molly Simps that were Molly Simps are subbing to them and giving them money. I was like, wow, you learned from Molly real well, didn't you? Because within seconds, you're already asking for money. Oh, by the way, I do got to admit, though, I got my first Cash App tip. I'm not going to say from who because I don't know if they want me to. But it was something. I was floored. Which I always forget to put banners on. Yeah, I do. I forget everything, my tickers. Okay, now we got it. Now we go back to comments. But, me too, got to be on purpose, yeah. Hey, Blank Slate. Okay, so, Betty was doubling down again. Hey, Hope, thanks for coming in. Betty was doubling down on Queen Bee again yesterday. Villainous Cupcake. Oh, I love that name. Cherish. Hey, What's that? Was that Justice? Thanks for coming in. She claims she did a FOIA request and got all the records, and that the police didn't black out stuff they should have, details that they should have. And she's saying that she now has 100% concrete proof that it isn't this deceased woman. Blah 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 blah. And she was, and now she claims she's doing making a video and going to present it all because it's over 40 pages that she has to read through. She needs to stop. Why won't she stop? It's really not her business. It's not a crime case that she's covering. I don't understand these people with FOIAing all these records about people. It's not your freaking business. She doesn't like anybody mentioning all the crap she's done. And then today, at the end of her live, she's talking about how people shouldn't, I'm going to play it, how people shouldn't have their kids. Oh my. She just, I don't know what universe she's in. I don't know. Hey, Voodoo Sue. I don't get her. But EKC has been having a whole lot to say. Of course, don't she always? And she don't get the attention she wants. But today I might give her a little bit of attention. I know she really wants it from nonsense, and nonsense doesn't have time for that. I'll give her a laugh. I'll give her a joke, though. EKC does not know what it means to dox children. EKC doesn't know what it means to do a lot of things. She's really a hard one to review. She really, because she's pointless. She never really actually gets to the point. She never shows any kind of receipts or factual anything. She actually sounds really stupid a lot of the times. I'm not trying to be mean, but my brain cells, I got to take a break when I do her. That's why I haven't done her in a while. Because that last time, it just was, oh, I can't. I cannot get the stupidity. And then when I, Christopher Fan always, thanks for coming. Who's that? Oh, okay, I see. Thanks for coming in. And Christopher Fan always. Anybody see Saucy yet? Oh, I miss Saucy. I wish she'd come back. Saucy, if you're out there and you hear us, we want you back. We need our Saucy. Baby, come back. Molly's narcissism craves validation. She has not hit rock bottom, as she still had her Patreon members to validate her interaction. Yeah. Molly's learned nothing. Molly has learned absolutely nothing. This will amp her up even more. And she'll find a way to come back. She will. But I would like a little, who is perplexed? Purple QT. Oh, Purple QT is Cash. I don't even know how to explain it. She's a whole nother kind of creature. She will sit there and know damn well she's lying through her teeth and continue doing it with all she can put into it and be good with that. And she will do what it takes to get them bucks coming in and sell them candles, including kissing Molly's behind. But she says a lot of things that aren't true, and that's the issue I have with her, is she says a lot of things that just are plain out lies, and she knows it. And I don't know how anybody can be good with lying like that. I don't know. But Perplexed is, like I said, that's a whole nother creature. And I got to be honest, I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to be ignorant. But I really thought the first time I seen her that she was trans. I didn't know, and I didn't care. But I just, that was just my take on it. And then, real quickly figured out otherwise. But, the same thing with Molly. I don't know. I'm not trying to be EKC does not, yeah. EKC doesn't know. Anybody that can read an R report on a live, that shows, okay, where'd my comments go? Oh, here they are. That shows me that that's somebody I just, no, I don't know. I can't. She manipulates her audience. She drinks them to death. I mean, I have to admit, she could be funny. I made a post for Saucy. Aw, I miss Saucy. Yeah, she could, when she was making her different drinks, and she would make some cool looking drinks. I mean, they look cool. I don't know if they taste good. I don't drink like that. So, but other than that, no. She's a hater channel. The only reason why Katie gets 5 seconds of a break is because she's hating on nonsense. Because she wants Molly's attention, which where'd that get her? But when I told EKC, I said, why did you do this to yourself? Your channel has been stagnant for so long. And you don't get the views that you used to. Look at your numbers. I said, change up your content. It's because of what you're doing. When she answered back and told me that she is well aware and that of what she's done, and that she knew, covering without a crystal ball and nonsense, that people would not like her, and she's good with that. She's good with where she's at. I was like, okay, that tells me, okay. But she goes so back. She went back with that one video she did in 2 parts from like 3 years ago about without a crystal ball. It's like, girl, get a freaking life besides bartending school. But I'm gonna load her here. So this will be the last time I do a live where I can't share content. I cannot wait. I'm sure she's going to have a lot to say here, people. I'm sorry. Hey, Boston girl, thanks for coming in. I'm hoping that nobody gets mad at me for this, but because I know she can be very, very, very toxic on the brain. But if she's had a couple glasses of wine, she'll be really super slow and won't be able to load her content. She never pre-gets ready. She always does it at the last when she's live.
What am I doing?
And of course, she'll be slamming everybody. That doesn't give her no attention. But this is EKC, and again, not ready. No, I told you.
I think I did. Let me see.
Wait, she's got older kids, right? She's in her 40s. Hey, Clemson girl. She's in her 40s, right? Why does she do her hair like she's a teenager?
Right there, it has to be yours.
And baby, them extensions don't match. Not at all. Take the ponytail off. Take it off. Not doing you justice. Not trying to be mean, but it is what it is.
It's okay. Get this too.
I'm not giving you a like either. Bad enough, I got to give you a view. Wow, she's really not prepared. See, this is with her. It takes her forever to get started. I mean, you know that you're going live. Load your, hi, Mama Sweeter, thanks for coming in. No, get your content loaded and ready.
So in Unirac's community post.
Oh, she's gonna talk about uni first?
He wrote. No, go away.
Girl, do me a favor. Get off the uni train, okay? You've been on the uni train for so freaking long. Get off the uni train. Stop.
Here we go. He wrote. And this is why I think he might be meaning part of this to me, because he uses the word entitlement, and I don't know. Translator thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Veda isn't watchable.
The entitlement of some people calling us bullies while defending the bullying and harassment. Some people lie like the wind blows, and because they think they are better than others, they lie to cover for their friend's doxing. This is why I will be adding QT to the lawsuit. Complete and total defamation. Oh my God, stop it with the fucking lawsuit. You're not suing anyone, okay? You're not. Anyway.
How do you know that, EKC? You don't know what he's doing, and it's really not your business. But anyway, this is what you're laughing about? You've had a couple bottles of wine this morning, haven't you?
Well, you guys are bullies, but that's besides the point.
We're the bullies. Okay. You make video after video trashing people.
Defending anything. I mean, maybe they are, but that's not what this is about. When it comes to what you guys are doing, it's not. We're not defending anyone as a response to what you're doing. What you're doing is just wrong.
Hey, Nanya.
We don't need anything like defending someone else's actions to come at you for what you're doing, because what you're doing is wrong all on its own. We don't need mirror from anywhere else, okay? And some people lie like the wind blows. Show me an example. Where have we lied like the wind blows? Seriously.
Where have you lied? Where do you want me to begin?
No. You guys are bullies. You guys, you know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. You're gonna
scapegoat for life. Hey,
you fucked up because you just took away one of your biggest content subjects. She's not going to be on the. What are you going to do? Are you going to follow her to any other platforms and then stream about her here? Huh? That would be dumb, because then your shit can still get struck, right? Because chances are, if you're not going to talk about any of the boring things she's doing, you're going to talk about the more shocking things that she says and does. Well, if the things are too shocking for YouTube, then you talking about them on YouTube was going to have the same effect. So you're not even going to be able to do that. What are you going to do, man? Are you going to go like another 2-3 years for like no fucking views and no growth or whatever, and just hope that another like Molly or whatever, Katie drops another Molly for you in your lap?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Wait a minute. You're the channel that's stagnant. You haven't grown at all. You are a caterer. You built your channel attacking another creator on the daily, and you still do it. You just added another creator to the bunch. What the hell are you talking about? I have your comment. I'll put it out there. I mean, your reply to my comment. You know you're stagnant, and you're good with that. You said that's the choice you made. You said we're not bullying nobody. Nobody's being bullied here. People are being called out because of their own actions, their behavior. You're shocking. Nothing else.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
You're such an idiot, and you're going to see that if you're not already. But whatever. There was another community tab that it seems it was sent to be screenshot of.
And she stalks everybody's community tabs, Facebook, Twitters, Snapchat, TikTok, everything. How does she have time to work and go to school? I have no idea. Why, Crystal?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
I have no idea why.
In cancel culture, yeah, you do. You participated in it. I believe that when you dox children or people, families, or others, or use your platform in a malicious way, then I firmly believe in reporting that behavior. But that's not what you did.
Yeah, it is what you did.
You didn't. You participated in cancel culture. You are determining. You've already found her to. You've taken it upon yourself to be the judge, jury, and executioner here, and you've done all that you could to get her off the platform. And this isn't about Molly, okay? You've done it to. We just take Molly out of it. You did it to a person here. You took that upon yourself. You did cancel culture. You fully support it. In fact, you are participating in it. I get it. People don't like certain creators, and some creators are very polarizing. I get it. But you know what?
No, you don't get it, because it has everything to do with Molly's behavior. Not cancel culture. Molly's own behavior. You understand that? Do you get it? That you can report a channel till you're blue in the face. And until YouTube sees that they have broken enough terms of service and finally steps in and does something, that's on YouTube. That's not on anybody else. That's on YouTube because they've had enough of that channel violating terms of service, doxing people, and yes, even children. But you don't understand that because you read in our report during a live.
When you come across this shit that you think and you see violates terms of service, then yeah, then you report it. But partaking in hours-long streams,
scapegoat for
having
life.
all these other people come up on panel with you, so you can all plot, plan, and rile
Okay,
the
wait a minute.
masses.
I gotta read onions. I gotta read these questions. I gotta read this chat. I'm starting a new campaign today. I want them to answer this question. What if Katie did it? That's ought to get some conversation. Nanya. You're going to get them extreme gators fired up. Found you on my YouTube homepage. And your title grabbed my attention. Oh, thank you. Nanya's trying to get them extreme gators going. And Peggy. Peggy. Hey, Hope. If channels could be taken down for sheer cancel culture without a crystal ball, would have been gone years ago. Amen. I'm telling you. Because Tortoise Taffeta, that is a cool name. Molly pissed off a company that pays for ad space on Google, YouTube. Ad revenue is big business for Google, and they are always going to take the side of the ones paying the bills. Amen. Yes. EKC will never get it. She's... I don't think she's capable, honestly, of understanding things. I just don't. But let's listen to her talk some more.
What the fuck do you think that is?
Hey,
that
easy.
isn't coming across something and violating it or reporting it for violating terms of service. That's fucking cancel culture. That's what you did. I don't even know you, man. But that's what you did.
And that's what you do.
You gotta realize that.
What?
Look what just came in the mail. My $540.
Oh, there's an ad. Sorry, can't take the ads out. I didn't have time to take the ad. I didn't want to.
Do you believe that creators should be reported for doxing children? I don't even know what doxing children means. What the fuck does that mean?
What does dox?
You're putting these words that you're putting these terms to these actions, but I don't know what actions you're speaking of. I don't know, and that's not the point. That's not the point. Report them, sure. If you see it happen and it bothers you, report it.
But you just said not to.
You sought out more people to report things that you found offensive, not that they came across and found offensive. Like, people were fucking, like, I don't know, acquired on other platforms to go and report her.
Huh?
That's cancel culture. So by you saying, do you believe...
Wait a minute. What the hell is she talking about? What other platforms is she talking to? And number one, that was Hills who put that on Twitter and retweeted to Team YouTube, because that's the only way you can get their attention. But I do have their phone number, by the way. And you can actually talk to a real person, not just a bot. But, yeah. What? She just said not to report anybody. Then she's saying to report. She doesn't know why you can dox anybody. Don't put pictures of kids on YouTube, especially when they're not your own children. How's that?
Creators should be reported for doxing children, families, or people with missing or murdered children. I don't know what the fuck that means. If I see something like that happen and I disagree with it, then I will report it. But don't rope me into your cancel culture.
What?
Don't fucking try to convince me into siding with you and believing and supporting your decision to try to have someone removed off the platform. I'll fucking make that choice for myself when I come across it.
Wait, I gotta read Nanya's comment. Nanya says, okay, let me get this right. Please report if someone does something, but don't report something. I don't choose to report, but that's my choice. Yeah, she makes no sense. I don't know how many bottles of wine she's had before this live, but she's making no sense. Hi, I hate peas.
This is cancel culture.
Ooh, she's a lot.
Fucking cancel culture. Any which way you look at it.
Cancel culture.
But whatever. You you obviously support and agree with it. That's fine. Whatever. Now we know.
Okay.
Apparently, you seem to be the only one who doesn't know yet, but you do.
Wow.
Anyway.
Oh, she's a lot.
What's kind of fucked up too is like.
Can you not swear so much?
It was Queen Bee's stream that I showed him a video, and this one I'm going to pull up now and play.
I'm trying to get monetized here.
And as much as I disagree with the actions and everything here, and they're plotting, I'm still not going to go mass report them.
Queen Bee, what?
Try and tell people to report them.
Did I miss something? Was Queen Bee plotting? I'm going to have to go back and recheck those lives now, because I don't remember any plotting being done. I don't know.
I'm not even going to tell people whether or not I reported them.
You make no sense, girl.
Whatever.
Do you ever listen to yourself back? Because you make no sense. You're spending too much time with that Tata thing. You know, that Tata? Your little buddy there?
I think I'm just picking up from right around the point where
Hi, the Phoenix.
left off in my stream. Or my video from last night.
Yeah, unfortunately, people watch her. I think she gets like 600-700 views sometimes. So I don't know.
For those of you who are just coming in, I'm using StreamYard tonight, so I dropped the link and I have it pinned up in the comments. So if anyone wants to come up, it will be without issue. It will be, because I'm using StreamYard. So.
Oh, now you paid StreamYard?
Of YouTube channels, I don't understand targeting one. Oh, that's right. It's funny that Queen Bee has such an issue with Molly. I mean, wasn't she one of Critical Case, like besties or something? Fuck. I mean, oh my god. See, you can't. I don't know. You're a fan of cancel culture. Just fucking admit it. Just stop with the lie.
Nope, not a fan of cancel culture. Nope. Can't admit to it. You're not a fan of.
Evil Putty. I don't even know Evil Putty.
Okay, can you do your live?
So what do we do? Let them pick off the good creators one by one? I don't know what the answer is, Blue Apple.
Who was a good creator?
I don't know.
What do you call what you've done to Without a Crystal Ball for the last 3 years? What do you call what you're trying, epically failing at, trying to do to nonsense? Okay? You really need to play back your lives and listen to what you say, because you're as confusing as all hell.
It's like, and I someone said something too, and I read it in the comments of Perplex stream there. Someone said that people could say that this is an issue with free speech, it's wrong or whatever. Sure, you have a right to free speech, but you don't have a right to free speech without consequence. Well, when you are silenced, that you don't have free speech. And yeah, I get it. The government is what offers free speech, and it's I don't mean it so much as in the First Amendment sense. I mean it in like
what?
I don't know, just everywhere else sense. Sure, by consequence though, yeah, you have to maybe sometimes answer for what you said. You maybe have to sometimes accept blame or whatever, responsibility for what you said. You may hear some pushback or whatever, or some debate or some disagreement. Sure, these are all consequences. But to have the place in which you were afforded this chance of free speech, to have that taken away, that's not a consequence. That's fucking silence.
Wait a minute. Okay. Wow. I'm going to send her a dictionary, because she clearly doesn't understand what free speech is about. You don't have the right to defame people, to hate, do the hate speeches they do. Oh my God, she has no clue what she's talking about. She's hard to listen to. That elevator don't even come up from the basement. Not a bit. Nope, not a bit.
Right? I mean, sure, she can go to another platform, sure. But you shut her down on this one major platform.
No, you're wrong. She shut herself down. That's what you're not understanding. If she didn't do the behavior, there would be nothing to report. There would be no terms of service broken. It's not about your First Amendment or free speech.
Platform. You shut her down. You silenced their platform. That's fucking silencing someone. So this isn't just some consequence.
Oh, I'm going to speed her up. That's a good one. Thanks, Nanya.
When the government actually does silence someone, like throws them in jail or something, right? There would be a consequence. You know, it's when you lose the ability to speak freely. That's not just a consequence. You lose the ability to speak freely. You know, and it's not just with this situation or whatever. It's in so many, like, and people just don't go with the popular groupthink or whatever, or just willingly and just without argument agree with someone or a group of people or a viewpoint on social media, it seems, especially YouTube. But then they're fucking hounded. And believe me, I've been through this on YouTube. I mean, over real entertainment news.
No, it's exactly what you do to without a crystal ball. You even know when that woman goes to the bathroom. You stalk her so bad. And now you're doing the same thing to another creator. Then neither one of those creators could give two shits about you. You've been a part of cancel culture with Katie from day one. What are you talking about?
I don't even know hold him accountable for every single person who's ever harmed a woman before.
Exactly. Molly canceled Molly.
They were the same stupid misogynistic questions that so many guys ask. Yeah, they're infuriating. I get that. But the point is that he was asking questions. That's why I gave him a chance and I answered his question. That's why he and I talked. That's why he and I became friends. But for months, my comment sections are still filled with those shitty freaking things said to me over him. Because I wouldn't join the bandwagon and try to
Oh my God. You're talking. I know who you're talking about. And you know what? You can have them. Because we don't want them. If you haven't got your... That's the kind of people you choose to follow.
Are they next? Am I going to see comments and everything up there saying, anyone who can support this X, Y, and Z thing that she did, well, then they are just as bad as Molly and they need to go too? Because I've heard that. Is that what's coming next? You know? Or just give us a list maybe ahead of time of all the channels you think should go. You know?
Wait a minute. Your buddy already got... Wait. You and your buddy already did a list. Now you want us to do a list? There's not enough paper. Just saying. But we all seen your list. Okay? You and your little Tata there. Yeah. I'll be addressing Tata later. Because I'm going to cook her ass. As soon as I can show content with my new laptop, I'm going to cook her ass.
Guys are on control here. And you get to decide this shit. So you can disagree with everything that people do. I get that. Disagree with it. Call attention to it. Highlight it if you want. Say, listen, this shit's just some fucked up shit right here. You know?
You're monetized with all the swearing you do?
What would YouTube look like? I mean, seriously, ask yourself this. What would YouTube look like if the whole platform were made in your image?
In your image, it'd be scary as hell.
It's okay to be pissed off. It's okay if someone pisses you off. They're allowed to stay. Anyway.
It wasn't because she pissed people off. It's because she broke terms of service. What don't you get?
Thank you for becoming a member. Bye.
Oh, jeez. Who wants to become a member? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought YouTube was cracking down on that with the new terms of service, though.
Yeah, I read something just
We'll find out at the end. Yeah.
Wait, what? What am I asking? Wait, let me get over to YouTube. It's easier for me to read comments.
I look for her to start going on that Jelly Beans and Gina Diamond's channels, too. Sorry, people had to call.
Okay, it's up here.
Uh-oh, she got a comment about Katie. Drop everything. She's got to backtrack and read that comment. She's...
Alan knows what I just saw down here at the bottom. I can't seem to find what is this one, but no, not there. Okay, I don't know. Why was it on stream here?
This was a day ago, Nanya. I don't know if it's I'm not subbed to her, so I don't think it's on subs only.
It'll definitely be bullshit. EKC showed a clip of KJ and Becky's channel. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but that's correct.
Oh my
Katie's been on
god.
Becky's channel a couple times. Hi, Al. I did not see you. No, you didn't miss. I didn't see you.
You mean Katie did something you didn't catch? Impossible.
Sorry, I think KJ's the right leader. Probably.
Impossible.
Yep. I would think that too. Especially considering, like, there are a couple stock accounts that I know are Katie. There's a couple other, but one really in particular that I highly suspect is hers, and they've been around. They've been loving this. They've been enjoying this.
And how do you know they're Katie's stock accounts?
Right now with all that's going on with her fucking lawsuit, because things are not looking too good for her now.
You're wrong. In fact, I'm going to prove you're wrong, EKC. I have one of the YouTube lawyers who reviewed the 7M case, and it was a win for Katie. It's actually going good for Katie. You know, he said that I watched the whole live, and I actually have it. He said that it appears the court is 70% on Without a Crystal Ball side. So you clearly don't know what you read. Uncivil Law is the one who reviewed the last court filings. I don't know if there's been anything since. I don't think there has. There might have been. I doubt it, because EKC would have been streaming 24 hours a day to talk about it. So would have Charlotte. But Charlotte's so hooked on Michelle right now, she can't get off of it. But yeah, you're wrong. It actually was not actually helped Katie. It was a good thing for her, you dumbass. Hey, Amethyst.
If she's reinstated and they lose their channels and stuff. Well, you know, if that's what YouTube were to decide to do, then who would I be that? But I mean,
yeah, she does. She goes into everybody's chats, and she does. She copies all the transcripts of the chat, and she actually puts it on her channel on her lives. It's creepy what this woman does. I do not know how. She's married, got kids, got a job, and goes to school. How does she do that and stalk the way she stalks? Because I need some tips, because I can't do it. I can't do it. I've got too much going on, and honestly, I don't want to do it. Never mind. I don't want to do it.
I want them to lose their channels. It's not even like that. It's just, I think they should lose maybe temporarily the ability to just fucking report shit.
She counts how many hellos are said in nonsense chat, how many times someone mentions Molly in the chat. It's creepy. Yeah, it is.
Like a good reason. They're doing it because they're mad. You know?
They're mad. Mad about what? Do you understand it wasn't personal? You see, that's what you can't comprehend. Molly has done some of the most atrocious things that a human being can do. And she's not the only one. There's several others on YouTube that need to start being held accountable. And it's coming, because apparently YouTube has had enough. Don't you get that you can report till you're blue in the face? Which you should understand, because how many mass reportings did you pull off on Without a Crystal Ball? How many? Go back over the last 3 years. I can name 5 that I remember, and that's just ones I remember. The massive hate campaigns you incite. No one is taking these people down but themselves. Do you not get that? There is absolutely nothing anyone can do if they're not breaking terms of service. There's terms of service for a reason.
What are you talking about there? Hi, guy. See, dare stream. I want to play.
Hey, Scorpio Sting.
I want to play while it's still live. Where go?
Thanks for coming in, Grandma Sherry.
Okay, go to end it. All right, I'm gonna just play the end of this. Part I was watching, anyways.
Are you struggling to afford rent, gas, groceries, and bills?
Yeah, we all
I'm
are.
basically getting paid up to $1,000.
I was, I honestly, when I was listening to that Jelly Bean and that Gina Diamond with that A Dizzle or whatever you call her, and I was like, wow, Molly trained them well. I mean, within seconds, they are e-begging, saying I could really use it. It would really help. I only have a window AC unit, and I can't stand the heat. It's hot. I was like, oh my God, you're not even monetized or even close to being monetized, which I'm kind of surprised because a lot of Molly Simps are going in there now, so I'm sure it won't be long. But, and then someone else applied for monetization that was there and said they didn't get it. I don't know who it was, if it was a Dizzle or Dina, I don't know. But, yeah. Shit, you know what? They seemed a lot happy about Molly not being around because the Simps were going in there giving them PayPals and Cash Apps. I don't know. Oh, by the way, Nunya, I haven't talked to you, but I got my first tip. I was ecstatic. Jilly said, if you want to come on panel, you have to pay me first. Yeah, she did. She did. Molly's Means Knuckle, yeah. Yeah. I was floored at her. I was like, whoa. No wonder you spend so much time going up on Molly's panels. You learned from her real well about the e-begging. How about just get a job? I mean, it's great to, I don't like the e-begging. I don't like saying I need to pay my bills because that's not what I just don't think that's, I don't know, in my opinion, that's not why I've done a YouTube channel. I'm never going to come on here and ask y'all to pay my bills. I'm just not going to do it. I might bitch about paying bills, who don't, but I'll pay my bills, thank you. My husband works very hard. Before I drive. All right. You be careful, MM. Yeah. There's a lot of fires going on. They actually closed my husband's job down last night, made everybody leave because they were blocking the highways up because of the fires, the wildfires. I just hope they got them under control. I hate when that happens. So many critters lose their homes, and hopefully it won't get close enough to anybody's house. And I'm a smoker, but man, it pisses me off when I see somebody flinging cigarettes out there. I don't smoke in my car because I have kids, and I don't smoke where the kids are. I actually will go outside the screened-in room or on my patio and go out in the yard and smoke so the kids aren't around and smoke. I'm a weird smoker. I don't throw cigarette butts on the ground. They're not biodegradable. Actually, I take a glove. I always have a glove in my pocket when we go to the bus stop and stuff for the school buses, because I guess the teenagers in the morning are smoking or something, and I pick up cigarette. I can't handle it. But down here, it is so dry. You flick a cigarette butt out your window, you could cause a major fire. That's one of my pet peeves. And don't throw them on the damn ground either. But yeah, I'm probably a weird smoker to everybody. I used to wear a glove all the time when I smoked so my hands wouldn't smell like it. Yeah, I need to quit smoking. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I'm not going to quit smoking the other stuff, but I'm going to quit smoking the cigarettes.
Before then.
Hey, nonsense.
Okay. So I am going to play just a small portion of Perplexed QT, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, Perplexed QT stream. Now it's a.
Aren't you two friends?
4 hour and 15-minute stream, and I'm starting at 3 hours. I'm starting at the last hour, so I'm going to put the link in the chat, and I'll also add it to the description. I didn't watch the beginning of it, but the last hour was really fucking good. So, let me set that up.
It was really good. You think Laura's good? Okay. We'll ride with that for now. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it just ended a little while ago, so there's no live chat replay, but right here on the screen, to the left of her screen, she has the live chat that comes up here. So.
You know, the problem with these people is, in all honesty, they're lost without Molly. EKC, Beta Tata. What is Beta Tata going to do now? She's, yeah. An old Spanky boy, he's hightailing it over to Kick too, according to him. I don't think he's going to totally leave YouTube, though, once he realizes what Kick really is. That it's crypto gambling. But anyway, yeah, I think they're lost. I don't think they know what to talk about, because what are they going to talk about now? I mean, she'll go back to her cater.
You can see it there.
But Laura's not good.
Like, I'm pretty busy. Like, I touched
Wow.
pieces, and I caught quite a bit today with some really troubling things. But I know.
Okay, so the chick you're hearing talking now, it looks like, what's it say? Her screen name or whatever is Educated Opinion.
Educated Opinion.
I didn't catch that earlier. Oh my god.
That's actually a cool name, really.
Okay, that's.
I'm going to change my name to Unlawful Citizen. Since Betty is the lawful citizen,
Here's the link.
I'm going to be the unlawful citizen. I just got to figure out how to do it. Because I haven't changed my name on social media ever. Be a first.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Y'all won't believe this, but I've been getting $540 every month from the government for free. I'm just on my way back.
No, I don't believe you. But anyway, okay.
Go back in the summer wells. When everything was going on in the summer wells, that she hurt you deeply.
Yeah,
And so,
D-Live.
like,
I never
why are you going so hard
ever
for
went to
now
D-Live,
and
so.
to, like, protect her and to take off
Yeah, if
her?
it would have
It's
worked, she'd have
I
stayed
just
there.
want to start with that. Like, why? Why do you feel like you need to? Okay. One,
Hey,
I don't feel
Julie.
like I need to.
In the
Two,
valley of
I'm
the
also
blind, the one-eyed
just
man
because
is
I put
king.
front and center,
They're all
I
saying
also
boss has
did
gone. Yeah.
some fucked up things to mom. I just didn't do it online. I didn't do it front and center. Okay. Stuff that
Hey, Cherie.
I'm not proud of, but it was funny at the time. And it was fun at the time. But when people say, oh, Molly hurt you so, no. It went both ways. But secondly, because if it's not Molly, who's next? Who's next? Yep. Me and Molly have seen this kind of hatred towards us for a long time. Years. It kind of goes back and forth. It's either Laura, it's Molly, it's Laura, it's Molly, it's both them. And it's kind of like you have to stick together in times like that, because who are they going to steamroll next? And even though I don't co-sign and I don't agree with many things Molly does or says, when she gets to that point, I just back away. I'm like, okay, fine, step back.
Here's my message to Bullhorn Betty. Just because it's legal to be an asshole doesn't mean you need to be an asshole. Exactly, Revival.
I'm the same way. And for the longest time, I wouldn't even listen to my streams. Like,
I can't
the
believe
only time
she's
now I'm
doing
gonna
another
listen to
video
this,
on
that's
Queen.
when I missed the live stream chat and hear myself speak. Yeah, I only recently I've been able to deal with it. Okay, but you sound okay. Your guest there on screen had the moniker or whatever, Educated Opinion. That really should have been on you.
Yeah, I want to stop this for a minute. I want to read this comment. I think Bullhorn Betty should be next, especially after the racist crap she said about burnt toast in the video the other day. Yeah, did you all catch that? I took that. I was offended by it. I don't know. I don't think when you're covering anything or anybody that race should ever come into it. It's not. Who the hell are you to judge someone? And what difference does it make? It's the person's behavior you're talking about, not what they look like. I was raised different, even though I'm even older than Bullhorn, which I was shocked about because I thought Betty was my age, if not a little bit older. I was really shocked at how young she is. I was raised totally different. We had a Heinz 57 family. We had everything in our family, and that's our family. And yeah, even though I'm white as can be, there was a lot of kids that weren't allowed around me because of my family. And, and there was always things said and stuff, but we were raised so different. I am so thankful for my mother. She raised us the right way. You don't never judge anyone by what they look like. And if anybody in our family would have, my mom would have beat your ass down. But, I don't know. I really took that offensively, what Betty said. But I take that kind of stuff offensively. Because I think it's wrong.
Anyway.
Yeah, Betty's going to take herself down. Especially if she does this video she's claiming she's doing on Queen Bee.
I don't like something she's doing, I just back off. You know, I don't need to talk about her. I don't need to go after her. I don't need to do this. I just kind of back off.
I don't necessarily need to go after her, you know, and I get that we're talking about sticking together, and there's a lot of controversial creators, and no, not everyone should be silenced, and no, I agree with like freedom of speech and opinion and all of that great stuff, but like,
But
this
you don't.
woman, like at some point, it's like, there are, at what point are
You guys don't get it. It isn't about freedom of speech. You don't have the right to defame people, to bash people because they're different, to incite hate on people because they're different. They're not the same as you. No one is the same. That's what makes our world so great. We're all different in our own ways. But you don't have the right to get up there and say the things that you do. I am no Mallory fan. Never will be. But she didn't deserve the stuff Molly was saying. No one does.
I'm talking about Molly. Like, at what point are you the problem? So many people, and I get there's like people, there's trying to cause issues, I get that, but she's like dealt with a lot of different people right over the years, and it seems like many of them end up backing away from her and having an issue with her.
So,
and at what point is she admit that she's the problem? Because like it's like
Right, hold on.
accountability. I felt like
Hold
she never did accountability.
on. I don't get that. Like, okay, at what point do we admit she's the problem? What problem? What problem are you talking about? What problem are you thinking that she is? That constitutes to be this big problem that everyone has to judge and then banish. Like,
What?
Is she just ruffling feathers? Is that the problem? Is she just making you feel a little bit uncomfortable because she made a decision that you wouldn't, or because she used a word that you wouldn't, or a language that you wouldn't, or whatever? Like, what is it exactly that's the problem? Okay? And why is it
Okay,
the problem?
you want to know what the problem is? Do you really seriously need to be told what the issues were? She doxes people. She incites hate campaigns on people. She's racist, in my opinion. She's a bigot, in my opinion. She threatens and harasses people. What don't you get? It's her own behavior, not nothing else.
For her to be pushed off of the platform. See, I can't stand it when people use these vague things or these vague sayings or words, or whatever, to convey what they're feeling. And by them keeping it vague, they are unable to see what it is they're actually saying. If they actually had to put it into words that were truly representative of their feeling, then I think that they would realize, oh shit, I'm kind of being an asshole here. You know? That's just my opinion.
You need to revamp your opinions. Okay. Oh my God, that was a mouthful.
I'm so excited to announce that.
I wonder if EKC ever really plays herself back. Her name isn't Katie, so they can't see the facts. Yeah, the thing is, they never have the facts on Katie either. I mean, I don't understand why they know. They just don't want to face. They don't want to say it because it's giving them tons of content if they stick up for her. But EKC, you're too stupid to realize that Molly took herself down. And there's reasons. And it's gonna come out what's going on. But I truly believe there is so much more to it behind the scenes than what we know about right now. I just don't think that Molly did this because she's stupid. Molly did this with a plan in action. But that's just my opinion. But girl, when you told me that you were good with your being stagnant where you're at, that was it for me. But then when you read our report on a live, you don't see anything wrong with what they do because you do the same stuff.
Oh, what's this? Oh. Yeah, I can do that. All right. Wait a second. I got to do something.
Yeah, exactly. How many people would want their driver's license shown online? I wouldn't. Yeah, she made a lame attempt at trying to cover information, but it was clearly easy to see. I mean, I wouldn't want my. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. And if Betty follows through with what she said she's going to do, since she FOIA'd all these records on Queen Bee, if she truly goes through with doing a video and actually, and she said that the police did not black out the information, everything was left open. I have questions about that too, because I know in the FOIA request they do black out information, but apparently they didn't, from what she's saying. But she says she is doing a video. I'm going to read every word of all 40 pages. And that, you know, Queen's lying to her audience, that it isn't this deceased woman. They aren't, you know, I don't know. I really wish there would be some addressing of this just to put it to bed once and for all. But, you know, it's not me. It's not my channel. I don't know. But if Betty goes through with this video, that's messed up. I don't get how the videos are even still up on her main channel. But, you know. But what Betty said today at the end of her live, I want to play that for everybody. Because for the first time in a long time, I wanted to jump through my phone and actually choke that woman. I really did. And you're not ready again.
Okay.
They don't know what rules are. The rules don't apply to them, according to them. According to the unlawful citizen,
Yeah, I gotta go.
she don't break a rule.
Hello? I'll send it to you. Oh, motherfucker.
Well, you got a
That's
foul
not crazy.
mouth
Yeah,
at times. I can't play you when my kids are around.
You gotta see this. You gotta fucking see this. You gotta see this.
Gotta see what? You're not even prepared for your own lives.
Why didn't it send?
Sorry, I'm clicking my lighter so I don't smoke a cigarette. Sorry if it bothers anybody.
Sorry,
Hey,
guys,
Hopi.
I can tell you what this is, but if I do that, then I'm going to be further doxing this person, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's fucking crazy though.
Well, why are you doxing at all? What do you mean further?
The account's been.
You're doxing or you're not?
2022. There's nothing on it, of course. They have 13 subscribers, but I don't. There's gotta be a way to see that. I don't know. I know that there's a way. I just can't think of it. I'm going to send it to you though. The link to you on Facebook.
Yeah, sure you are. But you know what? You all keep you cater channels, you extreme caters. None of you are growing. But the person you attack all the time and have created your channels to attack has grown tremendously and continues to grow and gets mad views. So who's winning here? Honey, Casey? Who's winning?
So I'm gonna put in that group one. Alright, there you go. Okay.
Is she really the problem, or is the people that aren't adult enough to just change the channel and not watch her really?
She's right now.
Because Molly is never going to change. Molly is Molly. She's always been Molly.
No, there's another live stream going on in the chat. Someone was doxing someone, but they thoroughly doxed. Like first.
Hey,
middle,
Coral
last
29.
name, city, state. And
Thanks
it
for
looks like
coming
they put
in.
The house up on for a backdrop banner. I don't know, but it's fucked up. So.
Been Molly.
The only thing Betty
time
gets
that
through
Molly
is
is
boxes
now
of wine.
going to,
Oh my god.
the only time it's going to get to that point where when does she, you realize that it's her, was when she would lose everybody. But meanwhile, Molly has a $50 Patreon. She's got way more Patreons than I do, and I have a $5 Patreon starting. So she's got more Patreons than most people at that tier. And if she lost all of them because of something she's doing, then you might want to take accountability. Then you might say, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But her numbers keep growing. Why would she change? It's up to you. And I'm not saying you. I'm saying the people that don't like her in general.
Wait.
Just not watch something that is causing them stress, that they don't agree with, that they don't like. You just don't watch it. And then you don't have to worry about it coming into your life, affecting your life, bothering you, pissing you off, or anything. So really, she's not the problem. The people that can't stop watching her are the problem.
To a certain extent, I do agree.
No,
Wait a minute. What? The people watching are the problem? The people watching aren't doxing people, aren't threatening and harassing people, aren't inciting hate, aren't being racist. What are you talking about? Or Molly, I believe, was buying subs. I truly believe that because I don't get it. Yeah. And I don't know how long she can hold on to her Patreon without YouTube. So, just saying. Oh, I don't get why she's playing Laura.
It's no one that even anyone's like talked about it. It's someone else, but I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, there's no one in the chat here, but it's someone who's been doxxed before. Even from what I understand, I just never seen it. Wonder. Oh, I wonder who sent uneducated opinions of First Street. Yeah, no, it wasn't you. Like, I'm sorry, they doxed your address a few days ago. See, that's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And it's always the people too who say, don't go real life. Meanwhile, they're putting it all out there. It's crazy.
Yes, there are a ton of hate channels that just like, well, there's a ton of hate channels, right? But like, there's a lot of people that have been huge fans of her, or part of her Patreon community, and all of that stuff that have backed away and have been hurt by her. Like, a lot of people I've heard that continue to say the same things and reiterate the same things. And yes, she has people that hate. I'm going to be honest with you, Laura. Like, I know she has a following, but I feel like half of that following are people hate watching her. Literally hate watching her. I really feel that.
If people are paying $50, hold on. If people are paying $50 a month to hate watch her, and you guys are paying YouTube a month to hate watch her. I'm talking Patreons.
Oh, Laura, you are so desperate. You are so desperate.
I'm going to refresh this real quick, only because apparently there's another stream that's commenting up on this too. But they're showing the live stream chat on the side, so I'm thinking maybe now it's available on replay. So if I refresh, it should come up. People are paying $50. Hold on. If people are paying $50 a month to hate watch her, then you guys can pay YouTube a month to hate watch her. I'm talking Patreons. I'm talking Patreons and members. All right?
I get that.
All right, I want to fast forward to the Laura stuff because I know that
I commented earlier about like it wasn't fair for people to go after her. She's struggling right now, and I commented, well, she put it live, like it was live. I mean, people were able to see that. And the thing is,
oh, Kathy, you silly rabbit, didn't you know it's not doxing if you don't see it? So not watching, it makes it not doxing. Formerly MMK, I effed around and found out. I love it.
But like, you put that out there, and it was viewed. And I mean, I don't think you should hit people while you're down, but you're very well aware you have all these people watching you and all these hate channels that don't like you. Then why are you putting that out there? Let's be
yeah, guys, please sub up. I am so close to hitting that 1K. I'm like an inchworm. I'm inching closer, one by one.
But it's the same kind of thing, like, right? If you're going to sit back and bitch about something that happened to you, then you should have been asking for it. That's what it sounds like.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Okay. You can only poke people so much. We are all human beings, and you can only be poked so much before you start getting some of it back, which is rightfully deserved. Don't poke people like that. Don't attack people and harass people. Don't go real life doing CPS calls and doxing and going after people's husbands and kids and jobs. That's what shouldn't be allowed on this platform. You got an issue with me, bring it to me. But don't go after my family or my kids. They have nothing to do with it. What is done on this platform should stay on this platform, not outside of it. That's what's wrong. So I take it she's going to play Dora's whole live? I don't know. I hope not, because I don't want to watch it if she does. I've seen enough of Laura. I am dead at the name change. I know, isn't it great for me? Formerly MMK, I effed around and found out. I love it.
Came with a grace period.
Wow,
there we go. Okay, there it is. Detachment is a violation of TOS. You're right. What the fuck?
like detached, completely detached, with like no emotion, no like
What?
accountability, nothing. And like she's talking about
She's not Katie Joy. I had to.
You had to throw the Katie in there, didn't you?
You're wondering, why in the world, and this isn't on her, why in the world is someone in her home right now? Or why are you renting out your home for a year right now? And that's not on her.
Hey, T. Marie.
Should have said, right now, we're going to have to cancel this. We're not going to have yes.
Well, that sounds like quite the sexist thing to say. Why is it not on her and it's solely on her husband? I mean, maybe on both of them, okay? But why are you just suddenly taking it off her? Why? Because I'm curious why. This sounds like something pretty fucking sexist if you ask me, but that's just me.
Yes, in our home right now. While we're dealing with
Yeah, I agree, Mama.
like, it's beyond me letting her have it.
Mita, I agree about Jared.
It's just, I think you should watch it for it. It's just, I feel like she's really detached, and that's just kind of how she is. Like, she doesn't, I've never seen her take accountability for anything. I get that you're saying, all these people are going after her, and this, that, and the other, but there's people that were really close to her or had relationships.
She doesn't owe you accountability. She doesn't owe anyone accountability. Nobody owes anyone accountability. Sure, if you've done wrong, you might want to take accountability. It's kind of the non-dickish thing to do, but nobody's owed it. And now accountability for any perceived offense is what? That's a requirement now for being allowed to stay on the platform. Is that it? Because that's what this is about. It's about railroading someone off of a platform.
What?
She's too detached.
It's about railroading. She wasn't railroaded. Do you really think that Molly just sat back and let this happen? But even if she didn't, she wasn't railroaded. Ooh.
Including you at one point, but I get what you're saying that you had your own part. But it's just, has she owned her part and girls' issues? I mean, I haven't heard that part. You just own your part. But has she owned her part?
I
haven't heard that.
I have no idea, because not everything needs to be done in front of cameras. And not only that, but hold on,
But they can be.
you be very respectful towards me, and so don't take this long or anything. But what I don't understand is why, you don't know what happened prior, after. You've never even been friends with Marissa, but yet you're judging 15 minutes of what she's done. You're judging 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
You have everything all decided. We don't
What?
know. And I'm not saying if this woman. I don't agree with the whole ID thing, and especially since the jail warrant. However, we don't know if this woman was a setup. I wouldn't doubt Barnyard, one of these fucking psychos, set this girl to do this months ago.
Oh my
We don't know. So
God.
we don't want anybody else to stick up for this woman, thinking that this woman is so innocent and Molly did her so. We don't know, and that's the problem. Is you're all, when I say, the haters, you're all judging something based on a small little clip when you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Maybe Marissa,
Okay, first off, the woman made her reservation, a month or so in advance. I doubt very much if it was a setup. And if it was, the woman didn't make Molly show her ID on YouTube Live. She didn't make Molly give it to JLR, one of the biggest scum buckets around. So no one set her up but herself. Is my little home from school? I'm going to mute for a minute. My little one's home.
In advance,
Okay.
I mean,
My computer's here.
It's a commitment, whether you want it to be or not. I mean, just like there are some things just you can't fucking cancel on. I don't know. Just I get it. I mean, I would understand if it was canceled. I understand that it wasn't canceled. I mean, I think either one would have been acceptable. It's all up to the person going through it at the time, and none of us. That's my point.
What?
Adrian's like, well, we were 30 bucks, and these are the rules. We don't know. And when Marissa tells everyone everything, people come at her. So when she doesn't tell everybody everything, then people come at her too. It's like, no consideration. She doesn't need to explain every single
What kind of potato chip?
on YouTube, because when she does, she gets shit for it.
Was it the potato kind?
I don't have personal issues on YouTube. The exact same thing. Her saying, oh, I
Laura made the Kool-Aid herself and still drinks it.
We don't know how, what the conversation was before or after, but everybody wants to judge one little situation or one little thing she said.
I gotta put this name up. It is too good.
Videos together to make me look so horrible, and everyone's in an outrage, and meanwhile, it turns out we're fucking putting shit together. Which we didn't realize at first. I get that, but you're not. No, you don't admit.
I think that's what I found most infuriating about this person, because she just kept saying, yeah, I get that. No, that's the problem. If you got it, then we'd be in a much different conversation than we have here. You don't get it.
I've seen this on everything I've seen from her. For months. And the first time I ever saw her was the night, because I live actually pretty close to
You got a piece of
the first
chocolate
night I ever saw
candy?
her, I didn't even know my mom.
This
Until
was
the night that
Sissy.
Dawn, the second one, I was like,
Okay.
she's on her, right?
Alright.
And that's when
Mommy be done in a minute, okay? Mommy Kathy be done in a minute. Okay.
And I'm trying to think, yeah, I think I said this part of the person. I don't know why, but what I'm saying is Adrian should have put his foot down. I was like, that's her fault.
But I think her just die. Who cares? And none of this matters. Because she just lost her mom.
Like, exactly.
Okay, yeah, no, you're wrong. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay, that doesn't give you. It's not okay to do that behavior just because you lose someone. That is no excuse. And why would that drive you to giving JLR someone's personal information and then putting the woman's driver's license on YouTube? That they're making excuses for her. But did you hear Laura wants people to hate watch her as long as they pay her? She so badly wants Molly Sims. She can taste it. She can literally taste it. My new computer is here. I can't wait to set it up.
Put her entire life on YouTube. She has been on YouTube for 8 hours like all day long.
But then when she doesn't, but when she doesn't put her stuff on YouTube, so what? Is that against terms of service? Sure, you have a problem with it. We get that. I get that. I get it. But if YouTube doesn't have a problem with it, then why is this something that should be used as a mark against her? And this, I don't know.
It wasn't. What was the terms of service violations?
Because when you think that she revealed too much information about herself or her life because you're uncomfortable with that much information falling upon your ears, well, YouTube doesn't have a problem with it. So why the fuck is this being used against her?
That is not what the issue was with everyone. Oh my gosh, where'd you get all that candy?
We had an Easter party.
Oh dear Lord.
Had y'all.
Okay, but you got to go in the house with Daddy and let Mommy finish. Thank you. Sorry guys, my little one is home from VPK.
I'm not even. I think it's not how much information people.
I'm gonna let this play for a minute while I go say bye to my husband.
But that's me. I don't go around fucking mass reporting channels because I think that they share too much. They can share whatever the fuck they want. I'm not all up in their business about it. Why are you up in someone's panel talking about them? Then you act like, why didn't she tell me? But the real question is, why are you watching her? That's not it.
Don't care what she doesn't put out there. I am saying though, I am just commenting on the fact that her channel has been taken down. And this woman, and people are like speaking like this is not fair. But
oh my god, how many times does she refer to Versa as this woman? This woman. What the fuck? I mean, it sounds like you might fucking hate her.
What I've seen, she's caused a lot of harm to a lot of people, and I have never seen this woman take accountability or apologize or anything.
If she caused harm to these other people, then why do you think you're owed to witness any accountability? That's between her and those other people. It has nothing to do with you.
I don't know what her day in and day out. I have a lot. Like, are you kidding me? But what I have seen from it, and now that I've learned that her channel was taken down, I'm just speaking on that. And then, like, that's why I commented, like,
none of this is reasonable.
talking about the life around myself was so fun.
Okay, got the little one set up with Rebel Crew. Hubby's out the door.
Yeah, you're right. She knows she has 8 channels. She should have taken herself down off
The
the
real
before anyone else
king
had a chance to
of
do it.
Possum. Thanks for coming in. Real king of Possum.
Yeah, but she does. But, like, take
The name of my
accountability
kid's
for
school
your
bus.
behavior. And I've never seen her do that. And I just see people like people that she's hurt. And I understand you said you got her part, but just taking up for her blindly, not blindly, I don't mean like that, but just like taking up for her no matter what is so confusing to me. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid stuff. But like everybody is just like, oh no, Molly, no, this is not right. And, you know, all these haters. No, it's not about the haters. It's about
Just because I feel like being petty.
It's not about the haters, and it's not about one mistake. It is continuous mistakes. It's continuous violations of terms of service. Okay, you people don't get it. You don't want to get it. Us complaining meant nothing. It's when YouTube has had enough. Oh.
And him chick really doesn't think that she makes any
But
mistakes.
speeding them up really makes it better to listen to.
her own actions sometimes. And like I said, like that 15-minute clip, that 4 months funeral, it wasn't based just on that. It was based on other things I've seen from her. And it was troubling. It was troubling for her. And I mean, and I really do think that I don't want this for her because it's sad, but she has a child.
But you should, yes, Zeus, who is in the chat here, your comment held for review. Yes, she said that she has a platform on TikTok or whatever, and her name is Educated Opinion. All right.
She made a lot of valid points.
You shouldn't be telling with her title. That's what I'm trying. You're not hearing yourself. All you have to do is not watch her. That's it. Done. Just don't watch her. You don't have to worry about her kid, her family, her anything. Just don't watch her. Don't watch her. I don't watch channels about Betty or JLR. I don't watch videos about Betty or JLR, especially JLR. I can't say I've never watched Betty because I have a couple times. But a JLR, no. You won't even see me watch clips on one. I don't give a shit. If I don't like someone, you're not going to see me watch. If I don't want to watch their video, I'm certainly not going to watch a clip. I just kind of had a realization. Okay, so
You had a realization?
I'm going to get back to this in just a second. But I've said before that right around the time
Molly and them and Billboard Betty went to Georgia and stuff, I was talking about it, and I was saying how I don't agree with what I agree with their right. I agree and support their right to protest for whatever they want to protest for. Me personally, I don't agree with protesting for this, for what they're protesting. Like, it's just because I don't agree with like vigilante justice, you know what I mean? And like, I agree with like letting the authorities do the investigation, and then when they get to a point where they feel confident in making an arrest, then they will do so. I don't think that I, as someone watching from afar on YouTube or from just on media or whatever, have any right to.
Let me break this $540 monthly health stimulus down.
I know she's getting ready to say
Here's
something
what you need
stupid
to
here.
know.
These damn ads. I should have took them out.
Demand that the police station arrest someone without me knowing anything about the investigation. That's my opinion. I fully support and agree with their right to protest for whatever reason they want. I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't choose to do it. And how many other people bitched and complained about Molly, Billboard Betty, and shit going down to these? They've done it a couple places where going down to in front of these real people's homes in protest or whatever, and they're vigilante justice gets thrown around there, like I said. But most they don't agree with them, just making whatever, doing whatever. They don't agree with these YouTubers trying to take it out of the hands of the authorities and just push and strong arm people, whatever, however you want to word it. Well, that's cute. Because apparently they do agree with that, I'm thinking, because that's exactly what they're fucking doing. It's exactly what they're doing on the platform. It's the same thing. They are rallying, coming together in a virtual sense, and protesting in front of someone's channel, calling YouTube's attention to get them fucking taken away. That's what they're doing. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same kind of concept, right?
No! I told you all she was going to say something stupid. How is that the same? What? And that's funny, because when they were doing it, you sure were supporting the hecklers on the street. But it's not even close to the same thing. Wow. Okay, let me read some comments here. I need a break from me, Casey. She's... Wow. We're doing the same thing, people. I don't get it. What did I miss? Is it the same thing? I don't know. Let me read some of these comments. Ooh, there's some identity theft going on. Oh, that sucks. I've been bank frauded and had things taken. It was a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh, that's sad. I hope you get it straightened out. The majority of live streamers are mentally ill. It's sad. Probably end up like them. No, I hope not. You filed taxes and found out someone used your daughter's SS number? Oh, wow. Yeah, he should be under prison for the stuff he's done on it. Yeah, and he keeps doing, even though he's... Yeah. Wow, I hope you get that straightened out. That's insane. Yeah, that's awful. He drank the Kool-Aid. Yeah. People mass flag me and cause me to eat. I love that comment. Yeah, no one was railroaded. I don't understand. Yeah. Their constant effing and jeffing sounds off. Like a nun wearing fishnet tights. Yeah, I sped it up to get through faster. If all Molly did was sit on her live and talk shits about people, no one would care. It's when she harassed people, doxes, lies, and goes real life on innocent people that becomes the problem. Exactly. You can't make them see it. I don't think EKC is capable of processing it. I just don't. I am just... We railroaded her. Okay. Yeah. They are dumber than a box of rocks. Yeah, a big box. Actually, my kids were painting rocks. I wonder if they painted one of them the other day. And I had a problem with the first year we had the kids. The bio dad who doesn't work and has never really worked. Ever had a real job in his life other than the brief 8 months he was in the military and fell and hit his head. But anyway, but he has all these war stories and stuff, but it never happened. He fell off a truck that he was loading on the dock and hit his head. But anyway, right down here in Florida, actually, he tried to do that with income tax, which I don't even know why he filed because he doesn't have any income. But it ended up being a nightmare for us that year. I hate dealing with the IRS. But yeah, EKC is, she's a lot. She is a lot. A whole lot. I don't get it. Are you going to go back to that live? Are you really? Oh my gosh. Let me fast forward so I can get through some of it. Apparently she's going to keep on with that whole one. Probably should have watched this a little bit first, but I can only watch her once and that's it. Actually, I just let it play and I go do other things. I couldn't tell you what her chat says because I don't look. And I'm bad about that. I probably should. But with her and Beta, I can't.
You have every right to be up there giving your opinion, and people should be listening.
We should be listening because she has every right to give her opinion. It's not opinions they were doing, though. That's what you don't get.
I don't know who you are. Never heard your name. Don't have right. Be
nice. Be nice.
Oh, wow. They're fighting.
I'll listen. Thank you, please, for you to say that I said somewhere that I'm walking out of my mom's funeral without hearing something I never said. Right? You're wrong.
They see what they want to see and lie to fill in the rest. Exactly. Hey, Hope. Thanks for coming in.
Why are you fucking trying to instigate her?
Hi, Stargazer, Mom.
Why? Especially when you just say her, you're talking about how she's dissociated or she's whatever, detached or whatever it was. She's in a bad place, all this other shit. Why are you right off the bat coming at her? You're trying to fucking instigate her. You're trying to bait her into coming at you, into her jumping out of her face at you. That's what you're trying to do. Why are you trying to fucking martyr yourself to try to make her look bad? That's what oh my God, you're doing what fucking Katie does. Oh my God.
Oh, I knew Katie would play into this. Okay. EKC, look. No one is trying to get a reaction out of her. She doesn't get a pass because she lost her mom. That doesn't excuse the behavior. Losing your mom does not cause you to dox people. And this woman actually spoke some truth about Molly's actions, Molly's behavior.
I don't know who you are.
I wish I could edit that part out because I know I'm getting mad email.
You're nothing. Marissa, your audio's going in. I'm going to tell you, I am so very sorry for your loss. And I really see people attacking you during this time. It's just unbelievable. I'm not here to say I have more followers than this, but followers don't do that. You said everything you are. It's hard to let you guys No, and Molly Golightly's in the title, okay? I'm here, and you can see where you talk about that. Molly, it's not her. Not you. I don't even listen. I get what? I'm in the title. More game people think great. That's why I want to speak on your terrible Airbnb. I am lied about all the time. Listen, people have an interest in me, okay? And my life. That includes you. You know a lot about because I've got. Yeah, because you're interested.
And you do.
Thank God it's not me, man.
You know a lot about her.
Well, guess what? Listen, I like the attention. I like what's going on. Therefore, I keep going. I never said, oh my God, I hate this girl. I hate the attention. I hate that. I never said, Molly, even Ronaldo, honey. Who's Ronaldo? Can I grieve? Can I get the air out of you? Can I get grieve all of the line because people are going after you? You need to grieve privately.
Who the fuck are you to decide where or how anyone needs to grieve? Who the fuck are you? And
Molly goes on to Laura's panel to argue with this woman from TikTok who made a lot of valid points about her, all the while her behavior is the way it is because she's grieving. Okay, then what about the last 5 years? Behavior hasn't changed. It actually is amped up. So, okay.
seriously, like, who the fuck are you? Who are you in any kind of grand scheme of things in life, in YouTube, in social media, the internet?
No one's telling her how to grieve.
I don't know.
All the lady said is maybe she should log off and grieve.
That you get to dictate or advise someone on what they should do for something so personal.
Well, you do it every day.
Because since I moved to Pennsylvania, since I moved to church, I don't have friends. I don't have the same life anymore, okay? My friends that I've made are now the people that I've made online, okay? I have a comfort zone, and that's with you, and I've acclimated my life towards that and around that. And I want it to be a comfort zone. You might not understand that, but I understand. I think that my husband, okay, my husband's sitting right here, my dog's sitting. That's none of your business. I can't be like, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for you.
Why do you care? You being up in this panel isn't fucking healthy for you. What are you talking about? Like, you think that you're so concerned with Marissa's mental health or whatever right now that you are coming at her and trying to instigate her and telling her how she had this coming, that she deserved this. This is all her fault. You think that that's going to fare well for her mental health? You don't act like you give a shit about her mental health, because you don't. When you're actively one of the people trying to damage it.
What? Who's damaging my... Wait a minute. I'm going to slow this down because Molly sounds like a chipmunk.
I'm not even sure this chick has a fucking TikTok.
Yeah, she does. A lot of followers, too.
Like,
but wait a minute. Okay. She was giving her opinions, which we're allowed to do. Molly, on the other hand, states things as facts. And Molly attacks people all the time.
like educated options comes up, but that's only got like 5 followers. Like, I don't see anything with educated opinion.
Oh, these potato heads need to be mashed. Yeah, the statement she made says she needs help. Seriously, yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Oh my. The woman has some valid points. You got to give her that. Are you going to talk, EKC?
Really don't. I don't know what to say.
Real friends. Listen. I don't need you to give me advice. Can I do it on my own? But honey, your channel was just taking more about what I do. You think you've been around more than I have? You think you've been around? I've never had an enemy in my life. I don't have any enemies. Why is that? Why is that, Molly?
You know you're full of shit. Oh my god. This is like Katie saying, I'm not a bad person.
There we go with Katie again.
Like, really, just get to know me. I'm a really nice person. I've never had an enemy before in my life. Oh my god.
The sad thing is, EKC, you don't know this woman. Maybe she doesn't have enemies. You don't know. That's just it. You don't know. Molly, on the other hand, has created a lot of enemies with her own behavior, with her own mouth. And that was really sad. Didn't you hear what Molly says? She doesn't have any friends outside of YouTube. YouTube was Molly's whole life.
I could sit here and say, hey, yeah, maybe not to your face or whatever, you know what I mean? But that's not even true, because we've all had enemies. Everyone has had enemies. By the time you're an adult, you have an enemy somewhere for some reason, to some regard. You've had an enemy, and you know you have. Why are you lying?
Well, we could ask you the same thing.
Tell me, I'm giving you my opinion. Why don't I have enemies? Good for you. I got no enemies. Good. I don't.
Yeah, you do. All right. Why you have no enemies that you know of?
No, I don't. Well, no, that's this panel. We're not enemies now. All I did was come to. I don't speak my opinion. This is ridiculous.
Because you sound like a narcissistic, fucking crazy. That's why you might have enemies. That's why you do have enemies. And I'm thinking that that's why you know you have them too. But
Oh my God, EKC, don't think too much. You'll burn them brain cells out.
And I say this as someone who's not qualified to diagnose shit. Okay, whatever. Yeah, allegedly.
It doesn't matter. You are not. You're not learning anything shit about life. So therefore, I'm thinking that you must be living a very mundane life. You have a beautiful life. Actually, very happy. I'm educated. I have my degree. I had a great career. I also had a great family, man.
What the fuck are you educated in?
And you have to. And I'm telling you right now, this is not okay for you, man. Oh wait.
I just want to say that she must be better than Jesus, because even Jesus had enemies.
Wallpapers up here. Okay. All right, thank you. I'm glad you're making money off of missing children.
Wait, wallpaper.
Well, that's justice for all, or justice for all. But here's the thing: like, you cannot make money off of missing children and then blast out. I went out there and people. At least you're.
Wait, can I say something about the money? Every YouTube channel makes money. Every channel.
Are you struggling to afford rent?
Yeah,
gas,
you're right.
groceries,
Every
and
channel
bills?
that's
I'm basically
monetized
getting paid
does.
up to
There's a
1,000.
difference, though.
Money.
Don't
Let me finish this real quick.
I'm willing to bet that TikToks make money too. Well, for people that have one, anyways. Big enough. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, EKC.
And now, why do I have pinwheel?
But listen, Molly was pimping off the backs of these children. Deceased children, victims and their families, by attacking, inciting hate, going to where they live and work and being a nuisance, heckling on the street, costing people their jobs, doxing them. That is how she was making money, and begging. There's a difference, though.
You don't need a channel. I don't need one. Okay, let's respect my opinion.
I know you say, can I? Everybody who is a creator and goes on YouTube, they have a channel, they get monetized, they get paid, people send money. But it is so insane to me that all these other channels get mad at other channels for making money, but then they make money off of that channel making money that they're complaining about.
I am not on this channel. I am on TikTok. I am on this channel. Ma'am, it's okay. All right. Who cares? You're right.
Oh my god, I love it when chicks laugh like that. They laugh all crazy or whatever. It's because they know that they've been owned and they got nothing else to say, so they're trying to laugh it off like nonchalant, like, oh, like I don't even care.
No, she's
I don't
laughing
even
at
care about
Molly.
you, so why should I care that you just fucking totally wiped the floors of my ass right now?
No, Molly didn't.
Yes, ma'am. I have my own following. That is all I wanted to bring up. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The only reason I brought it up is because you came on and said I was a nobody. You didn't know who I was. And I said, it doesn't matter who I am, but I will tell you that I do know that I have a following.
Ma'am, you care. Oh, you care. You care so much.
Okay.
Why did you call him wallpaper?
That's what I thought, Dress.
Why did I have a wallpaper? Because he just follows Molly no matter what. And actually, I just don't like him quite a bit. And I did follow him with some of the true crime stuff. But
Yeah, he does a
to
good
watch
job.
him blindly follow people who have done things, hurt people, and have just done things, and they have no remorse in them, and it's just like defend them blindly no matter what.
How did Molly
I
just
want
learn
to
this stuff?
with a heart.
Alright. It's not because of me that's doing it, right? The echo.
I love it. Wallpaper. I'm going to call him that from now on. Wallpaper. He doesn't do a good job at doing true crime. He's boring as hell. It takes forever to get to a point, and then it doesn't make much sense. He has up-the-wall theories, and he's doxed people as well, and he supports all this behavior. He's just as bad, in my opinion. Oh, EKC, get it together.
No, I did not hear her. She said she's going. What did you know?
She said, how do you know? Hold on. How do you know their relationship outside of YouTube? I was talking to the kids. I don't even know why Molly left or Justin. But how do you know what goes on behind the scenes? You don't.
That's what I was.
Well, I will say that she calls him. Look, I have seen a couple of things where she has called him, and she's calling him on live, and he's like, "I'm not talking about this right now. I'm not talking about this right now." And then she's like, "Okay." And it was like it's clear that they had talked about things offline, but he wasn't comfortable about speaking on it online, and then like talking about doxing someone. I have seen that with my own eyes, and that makes me lose trust and respect for someone. And then you're just like, you're not your own person. You're just like blindly.
You losing trust or respect for someone isn't our problem. It's not YouTube's problem. It's not even the person's problem who you lost trust in or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
It's a you problem. Why
Oh
is it?
my God.
Why do we care? Like this, you losing trust with someone is not at all contributing to the general discussion here that involves the platform and everyone here discussing it.
What?
That it doesn't contribute in any way, shape, or form.
Excuse
You're
me.
just making it about you. You're trying to put your own thoughts and opinions onto this and trying to make everyone else adopt your thoughts and opinions and agree with them and just fluff them right up for you.
What?
No. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Apparently you do, because you're sitting here covering it and reviewing it. And no, that's not what she was doing. She went up on Laura's panel to give her own personal opinion, which that's what you're supposed to do. What the hell? EKC. Yeah, I'm shocked she didn't lose her Patreon either. I thought that was all connected. But you gotta admit, that lady, props for the wallpaper. And props for getting up there saying the truth about Molly, because she did hit on some very, very good points. And Molly has learned nothing, and she won't. I don't know how much longer she stays on, because I know she just jumps out and leaves Laura's life if she gets pissed off.
And they shouldn't, nor should you really care. I mean, this isn't a personal attack against you or anything. It's just, you could be a general you, not even a specific you. But, like, this isn't contributing at all. You're not explaining anything to anyone.
She did so.
Your grievances, your issues, your perception of what you experienced by watching Molly.
And that's called having your own opinion, which is what she was giving, and what she said was right. Look at the things Justin has done. Come on, he tried to mess with photos and enhance photos so you could see the body of a deceased child. Are you kidding me? He doxed a victim on his live. He's co-signed all this hate and sat there and done all this hate on Dre and Vaughn. Are you kidding me?
Talking about this solely from your point of view and no one else's, and not even considering anyone else's. This is all about you.
No, it wasn't.
You viewed and what you think about it. By you using this as some sort of explanation to explain away what it is that occurred by her losing her channel, you're not doing that. You're not.
That's exactly what she did.
No one else is going to care. No one else needs to care. They don't owe you that. Nobody owes you anything. Why are you coming at it from such a personal perspective instead of trying to contribute to the group discussion about this and considering everyone else involved?
What?
I mean, you're part of the problem by only looking at things through your eyes, expecting everyone else to adopt your site.
What? Did I miss something with what was said? The lady was giving, isn't this about giving, you go up on panel to give your opinion, your take on things? What? What the fuck? Yeah, that's not you. Just you. Yeah, EKC, I don't know where she gets her reasoning out. Oh.
That happened like 2 times myself. With my clip channel, I've seen it myself, not a clip channel, on her channel.
Recordings just got better.
Oh, she's getting a lot of ads sent.
So excited.
I didn't know that. I should have paid attention when I was recording this.
Educated opinion, may I ask you something, please? My name's Irish Gal. Hi.
Hi.
You have a degree in communications, I'm correct, right?
I sure do.
Okay, so do I, and I got my degree eons years.
Hi.
She has a degree in I'm guessing it's like broadcasting or something, which is great. It's very respectable, and I find that impressive. I'm not even talking shit about that. But in what way does that qualify her to be like some voice of reason or something on this shit?
I can't no more.
Seriously.
Okay,
she
this other one.
kept saying, like, she's educated. I have this, I have an education. Okay, that's great. You have an education, but it's not. How does your education contribute? What the fuck?
Years ago, one thing I always advocated for was freedom of speech, unless it violated somebody's, sexuality. Sexuality.
Man, would you just mind listening? I'm not up here to be attacked. I just came to get my opinion.
No, I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying, what are your feelings? I had a friend, a 20-plus year real-life friend, that I grieved more than she did at her husband's funeral. Seriously. In fact, the family even thought that was strange. People grieve in different ways. And again,
who is that?
We are not questioning Molly's. Oh my God, these people. I don't know where this other one came up, but apparently she's a Molly simp. Because Molly did do hate speech many times. I don't know what planet these people are from or what crackerjack box they get their degrees out of. But, wow. EKC totally is. Okay, I can't with her no more. I can't. Alright, guys. Let's read some of these comments. What qualifies EKC to be the voice of reason? Whatever alternate universe she's in right now, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the machine's got a hold of EKC too. I wonder if she has a Roomba. Because if she has a Roomba, it's possible that them machines got her too. If it was Katie Joy, yeah. What would EKC's opinion be? You notice how she's always got to drop Katie's name in everything. And Katie has nothing to do with none of this. Yeah, that makes me sick. Yeah, it does. She did not. She just proves she hasn't not learned anything. Nope, she won't. Molly jumped down off that panel real quick, too. The insulting wallpaper. I like some wallpapers. She dogs Queen Bee in her Patreon again yesterday? Wow. Won't she lose that Patreon, though, since she no longer has the YouTube channels? Social media is special candy for narcissists, in my opinion. Yeah. But the wallpaper, you gotta admit, that was good. I'm gonna use that. I hope that lady don't mind. Sad thing is, Molly isn't going to get help. She is such a narcissist, she will just find another platform to spew her shit and act a fool. She is the atheist of what's wrong, bad with social media. Yeah, I agree there. Well, she has an enemy now, a whole group of them. Yeah! Yeah, she just got herself because EKC was trying to find her hard, man. And I'm sure she will. But she was smart enough not to use, I guess, her TikTok name. I think she's watched them enough to know. Simple fact, if Molly wasn't on YouTube and actually grieved with the family, no one would critique her behavior. The behavior she did instead of grieving. Yeah, falls off a soapbox, yeah. None of her so-called friends give a damn about her, or they would try to get her help. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Instead, I'd watch Molly's chat, and they encourage Molly. And I seen it that morning. I seen what her chat was saying about that woman. And it was like, oh my gosh. And she was just feeding into it and letting it go. Laura is turning into Molly, and that EKC, there is no help for that one. Yeah, Laura once Molly Sims, she wanted Molly's life, apparently. I mean, she's begging for it. No, the machine. Yeah, the machines, I think. Telling you, these people all got Roombas, or, the knockoff Roomba, just not the brand Roombas. And these machines have gotten to them. Oh, Patreon. See, I'm not real familiar with Patreon. I know a lot of podcasters and stuff, like the Real Housewives and stuff, they have Patreon accounts with their podcast. Coffee maker's gone wild. If Katie was behind all this, her time management skills are impeccable. I'm telling you, I don't know how she'd do it. Jeez. After listening to them with all their degrees, well, I'm glad I'm not educated, or I'd be on the educated pole like them. Oh, I have a degree now. I hope I never talk like that. Oh, God, no. Well, EKC's going to bartending school. I believe that's what she stated a couple months back. Yeah, I don't know. Because she would make her drinks. I guess that she was learning, and talk about the bar she works in and how good a wine they have, and how she never drinks wine, but because of where she works having this wine, she's now switched to wine from the hard stuff. Okay. I'm not solid. All the ones encouraging her are her followers. If you watch Eugenia Clooney, she has people in her chats telling her she's gained weight. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she's a bartender. because she would always make these different kinds of drinks, and some of them look pretty cool. I mean, I never made any or drank them, but some of them look cool. But that's about all I could ever take of her. I never subbed her, and I never really followed her. These people just are insane. Insane. The woman went on there with her to give an opinion about what was going on, which is what you go on panel to do. Am I right? But yet now she's being torn apart, and EKC's saying she's trying to get people to follow her beliefs. That's not what she was doing. I can tell an educated person by their common sense and logic. You, I don't doubt. But those nutters, no degree amongst them. Well, you get a certificate when you finish bartending school, don't you? I don't know. I mean, bartenders work hard and they can make some money. You get a job at a good place, you can make some serious tips. But I don't know. My take on EKC is, you know, that she's got to be in her late 40s because she has older kids. But maturity level, I just don't think she has bumped up. I don't know. Maybe the brain cells are very limited. I mean, come on, her BFF is Tata. That says it all for me. It's a scary thought to think that she actually has a computer programming degree. I want to see proof of that. But anyway, yeah. Listening to Laura, Tube Top Potato, and EKC, I want to return my GED. I hear you. It's like, why did I even bother going to school? And why did I study to get this? Yeah. They share one brain cell. Yeah, and it's a meager little brain cell, too. That thing is starving for blood and oxygen. It wants out. It wants free. EKC is a bartender. She is a therapist, I am sure. Yeah, she works at a bar, which I'm not knocking her for. Good for you for working. You're not on here e-begging like I heard this morning out of that Jelly Bean and Gina Diamond. Jesus criminy. Molly has really taught her Sims well. You're being too generous. I want to return my GED. That is funny. Yeah, EKC is a lot. She is a lot. I kind of feel bad for. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to go real life, but ooh, I'm glad my mom wasn't like that. That's all I can say. My mom was busy. She had 13 kids. We had a baker's dozen. She always told me she had so many kids because I didn't have TV back then. But really, the truth was, back in the day, when you couldn't, as a woman, use birth control unless your husband approved it, and my dad would never approve it. But then he populated half of Geneva. So, yeah. But I wish a lot of my siblings were still here. I miss them. And that's what really bothers me about Mallory. Honestly, the St. Jude's thing just tore me up because he was my baby brother. He was 36. He wasn't a baby. He was 36. Though, you know, two of my other brothers passed away and three of my sisters, actually, but not before him. Two of my other brothers and one of my sisters passed away before my little brother. But he was my baby. He was the baby of the family. Because I'm next to the youngest. I was next to him. It was me and him were the youngest out of the 13 kids. And I watched him suffer horribly from leukemia. I mean, it was god-awful. His beautiful blue eyes turned brown. It was just awful. And I had to go in and tell him it was okay to let go. It was okay. And he did. And I can't forgive Mallory for that. My niece and nephew were St. Jude's kids. I can't get past that. I can't. Okay, mommy can't keep you. I'm almost done, baby. I'm almost done. Mommy cat to be right with you. Sorry, my little's home. I got the babysitter lined up for when school gets out, so that I can have a couple days a week where I can just come out here by the pole, which that's what I'm going to call my membership, poolside, because I'm always at the pole doing my lives, so that she can keep the kids busy for a couple hours, or she can have them at the pole and I'll go in there. But just a couple hours, once or twice a week, is all I'm asking. But yeah, that's my issue with the Mallory thing. I just can't get past the things that she's said about. I can't get over her laughing about Summer Wells and using her as a joke. That's not dark humor to me. That's stupidity. And the things that she said about Monkey Vaughn and Quentin Simon, just everything. But the St. Jude's really struck me because it just did. And to take no accountability and say that you did nothing wrong and it's great content, it's the best of 2023. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. I don't know. And it's sad because it's caused a divide and it shouldn't have, because of, people are pissed because you didn't agree with them, and, it sucks. And I have to admit, I even got my feelings hurt, which kind of shocked me, but I did. Because I'm not that, I'm not that feely kind of, I usually can just brush things off, but it just really bothered me because I didn't deserve what I got. I never downed Mallory for being trans. My thing with Mallory was her behavior, the content she did. That was my issue. Molly makes me laugh when she says all the books she's familiar with. She don't say the stacks them to stand on to reach the cookie top. Yeah, I don't believe she read them, and I get so sick of her always saying about the Art of War. I don't think she really ever read that book. I think she only knows what Adrian told her, what Wally Boy said, because I just don't believe she ever read that book. Because I did, and it took me freaking forever, because it's a long read, and it is kind of boring, but it took me forever. Just like now in high school, man. When I was in high school, you had to read Moby Dick, the real Moby Dick, not the revised editions to make it easier to understand and stuff. You had to read the freaking journal. I mean, the big back book. Kids don't have to do that no more. Yeah, not my cup of tea either. Yeah. I didn't deserve what I got just because I didn't want to hang out and chat, and said I'm out because and I explained why I couldn't be in chat and support that. That doesn't mean that I was against you. I just didn't like what was going on. And when there's people in chat, Carrie, that I don't like, I don't stay. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I couldn't support what was going on. I didn't say I didn't support you. I didn't support what you were doing at that moment. And that's my right and my opinion. And I didn't deserve to be shunned and treated rudely and ignored for it when I have been nothing but a strong supporter. Very strong. Oh, the cookies on the top shelf. I don't even think they make it to her top shelf, though. And one of these days, I hate to say this, but ours was The Outsiders, a great book. Yeah, I've read that. It is a good book. Playing a pool in school. Yeah, the Moby Dick thing sucked. It really did. Especially, for a high school kid, it just was not a good read. But back in that days, we weren't allowed to use the revised editions that my son got to use. Yeah, there's a little thin book and right to the point and all this. And no, we had to read the actual novel, man. But now it's all about do it on your iPad, do it on your iPad, do it on your iPad. Don't ask the teachers no question. My little girl's in 2nd grade, and she won't raise her hand because I had to have a meeting about it because she wouldn't get no help. An iPad is not a teacher, and it's to not be teaching everything. Now, she had great teachers in kindergarten and 1st grade. Fantastic teachers. Now, I'm working with my 5-year-old now because he starts kindergarten, the new school year, and I want to make sure he's reading just like I did her. When she started kindergarten, she was already reading. And that's my goal, is to get him reading as well. Because these kids, even with a good education job, it can be hard to get a job, but I push education. She wonders why she isn't losing weight as she stuffed that pink snowball in her face, looked like Cookie Monster. That upset me a little bit because, my God, she has a teenage boy. Teenage boys eat nonstop. And the kid does not have a weight issue. And he wasn't allowed to have a Sheetz hot dog? I mean, that's like a mortal sin because I used to live back in PA. I was raised in PA. I'll be right with you. Okay, be quiet though, please. And don't dump them all over the floor. But you're going to anyway, aren't you? Yes. Oh, great, he's got the Legos. Oh, dear Lord. They'll be all over the house. But these kids, 5 and almost 8, and they can sit down with these Legos and build anything. I can't build a damn thing. They can. All my daughter's got to do is look at that picture and she can build it. I'm like, you're amazing. But you can't let the boy have a damn Sheetz hot dog. What was that going to hurt? He couldn't have a Sheetz hot dog, but she could sit down and eat snowballs. But what she doesn't realize what she's doing to her body with all those diet things she takes, and sits there and stuffs her face with nothing but junk. She's hurting herself physically. And then people telling her to give that woman that China tea, that was beyond. That jaw, I've seen that jaw action in people, and it's not from an over-the-counter hydroxycut. He did the right foods, yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, I appreciate everybody coming in, and please hit that subscribe button. I am so close to 1K. I'm that inchworm that inches there very slowly. But I appreciate you all. And I'm so thankful for every one of you for subbing me, for listening to me ramble on. And thanks everybody for coming in. Wait, no way, it's Di Pills making her slack drawer. Exactly. Yeah, I'm taking hydroxycut. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that. But everybody, thanks again for coming in. And next time I'm going to share me and content because I'll have my computer up and running. I'm going to do that now, as a matter of fact. But thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.